Before music filled the air, before celebration echoed through valleys, there was a time when rivers flowed in silence. Their waters moved without purpose, without joy, without the dance we know today. This is the story of how one river's sorrow brought rhythm to our world. Long ago, in a time when the earth was young, there lived a river spirit who felt deeply alone. Day after day, she watched as birds soared overhead in graceful patterns, as trees swayed in the wind, as flowers bobbed their heads in the breeze. Everything around her seemed to move with purpose, with beauty, with dance, except her waters. The river's tears fell into her own stream, creating tiny ripples that caught the attention of a forgotten goddess who wandered the earth. The goddess, moved by the river's sadness, sat by the bank and began to hum. It was a melody born from the river's pain, but it carried hope within its notes. "Why do you weep?" asked the goddess, trailing her fingers through the still waters. "Everything dances," the river whispered, "except me. My waters only know how to flow straight and true, without joy, without expression." The goddess smiled gently and began to tap her feet against the riverbank. With each tap, she taught the river a new rhythm. "Listen," she said, "to the beating of the earth's heart. Feel how it pulses beneath your waters." Slowly, the river began to understand. She learned to curve and bend, to splash and play, to create eddies and whirlpools. Her waters began to move in patterns, dancing to the rhythm the goddess had shared. As the river learned to dance, something magical happened. Her joy spread to other rivers, to streams and brooks, to mighty waterfalls and gentle creeks. Soon, all the waters of the world began to move with rhythm and purpose. And that's why, to this day, if you listen carefully by any riverbank, you can hear the music, the dance that was born from sorrow but blossomed into joy. It reminds us that even in our darkest moments, we carry within us the seeds of something beautiful. Something that can change not just ourselves, but the whole world around us. For in the end, it wasn't just about learning to dance. It was about discovering that sometimes our greatest pain can lead us to our most beautiful transformation.